Right, so now we have 2 missions left. We have Olaf's hometown, which is a 3-star, and Grit, which is a 2-star. They should be the other way around, because I don't like Grit's mission. But that's the mission we're going to do next, just because I want to get out of the way. So, Grit! Grit! Curses, man, what are you doing? Who? What's all the ruckus? Even the chickens there still sleeping. Oh, Olaf. Yawn. Open your eyes and get up, you lazy scoundrel. I entrusted the defense of these mountains to you. What do you think you are, lollygagging about like? Calm down there now, bearded one. No need to get all riled up. If things get a bit dicey, we can always sound the retreat. I doubt the enemy's going to do anything too rash. You fool! Let me tell you something. ... What? What is it? Don't attempt to divert my wrath with that dour look of yours. I do believe that someone's paying us a visit. What? Grit? Where do you think you're going, Grit? Yep, so Grit. Ah, Grit's awesome. I love Grit. Tanks! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Ah, I hate this mission. Shoot, you look at all them MD tanks. Going head to head with those bars makes no sense at all. Very perceptive, Commander Grit. I ain't doing Ada's voice. Black Hole Army, huh? My name is Ada. Ada. I came here specifically to offer you a proposition. A proposition? Yes. Let me cut to the chase. We'd like you to join the Black Hole Army. What do you say? Pardon? You possess much skill. Wasting it for Blue Moon is such a shame. You don't really buy into the whole protect and serve business, right? Dying to save a country you care nothing for. Admit it is nonsense. ... You can see with your own eyes the might of our army. We passed through several cities on our way here. Crushing them beneath our boots took no time at all. ... Be it Blue Moon or any other country, no one can stop us. Come, Grit. You know that joining us is the smart thing to do. Come to the dark side, Luke. Well now, you know one thing, right? I never did care much about which territory belonged to which country. I couldn't have cared less if y'all decided to set up shop here. In that case. However, you've got no call to be treating the folks who live here any way you please. I've lost the accent now. What? You just dry the whole cities? You didn't just say that, right? Well, listen here. I don't care how powerful you say you are. You, Ada, are now my #1 enemy. If that's the way you want it, I'll destroy you here as well. MD tanks advance. Grind this fool to dust. Alright, so let's show off Grit's CO shit, shall we? Laid back style mask his dependability. A peerless marksman, works well with Olaf. Olaf? Yeah, Olaf, that's his name. Likes cats, hates rats. Oh, actually, we should go through Ada as well. So Grit, his range for his distant weapons is 1 space greater than any other CO, and they cause more damage too, but he's weak in direct combat. So his rockets, his artillery, his missiles, his battleships, all do have extra 1 space greater in terms of range, and they do stupidly amount higher damage than, not stupidly, like 10%, 20% higher damage than another CO would do. So but anything like his tanks, his infantry, I don't know if he's infantry, maybe he's infantry. Anything that attacks directly has a damage weakness, unfortunately. So when it comes to a direct confrontation, he's screwed, which is what this map plays to, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So his CO power sniper attack increases the range of distance weapons by 1. Attack strength of all those units also increases, which is nice, you know. That was his original CO power in Advanced Wars. And then Super Snipe, distance weapons can shoot 2 spaces farther than and they also receive a firepower bonus. So his CO powers can be a bit more tactical. As you can see, it's 3 stars for each, so it doesn't really matter, you know, it's the same build up to 1 then to the next. And as you can tell, because it's basically just a double, see, the super power is just basically 2 times his CO power. Sometimes if you know there's a unit you can hit, it's 1 space out, it might be better to use your CO power, and then you're not wasting time, but then your superpower might do more damage, so it's a bit of a gift. As you can see, his infantry are fine, his artillery all have 1 range with increased damage, and you know, but all his other units are blue and therefore have 1 weakness, a lower attack. So anyway, let's go on to Ada. A self-absorbed CO believes his skills are matchless, second to Hawk in rank, likes his own face and hates dirty things. As you can see, his CO power is goddamn short. Very short. 2 stars for his CO power and an extra 3 for his super. He will use his CO power anytime he gets it, pretty much. and just constantly use it. We'll get into what it is in a sec. So he's adept at making quick command decisions, and he stores his energy up for his CO power more rapidly than other COs do, so his CO bar is shorter and fills quicker, which can be a bit of a pain in the ass. So his CO power, side slip, movement range for all units is increased by 1 space. As you can see, he's meant to be modeled off kind of a snake. I kind of gave his voice a little hiss, I don't even know this. So his side slip, movement range increased by 1, and Snakebite, his super CO power, increases movement ranges by 2. I believe they're still affected by terrain, so that can come into effect, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, I think they are. But obviously, as his CO power fills up pretty damn quick anyway, he can walk huge distances very quickly, traverse them very quickly, unless he's slowed down by something like your units. So, and all his units are at bog standard normal. Nothing gets any boosts, but nothing is any weaker as well. So let's have a look at this map. This is a fog of war map. It's a pain in the ass. I hate this map. Basically, what happens is he has a shit ton of mid tanks. I think he has 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he has 10 because I think there's ones in these spaces as well. He also has some mechs and some recons of his own that he can use to scout places out. What you basically want to do is slowly but surely lure him into here, and you also want to move your recons first. Now obviously this far back they're not going to get touched by anything, so we're okay. We've also got missile silos. We'll go into those, what those do later when I get nearer. But basically keep your recons in the forest. I'm going to move that onto there. The reason you want your rockets on the city, especially in this first turn when you can't really hit all, is because they only get refueled while they're on cities, so it's probably best to move them on. This central one, I like to nudge up one, just because most of them seem to go that way. This one I will leave here for now, and I'm going to pull the infantry back just out of the range. But otherwise, that's good enough for my first turn, I think. I hate this mission because I think I might cock it up. As you can see, it's attacked my infantry, not the end of the world, really. And he's trundling everything, pretty much all the MD tanks he's got north, hence why I moved that other one up one, just to get that little bit closer for a range. Now, you may think, oh no, this week, oh hang on, huh? Well, those things on the right of the map. Hey Olaf, what in tarnation are they? Those are missile silos. Infantry and mech units can use them to launch a single missile. They can strike anything on the field of battle. Well, I'll be a distance weapon. That's nice. I wonder which of us has the better range of fire. Fool! It's a weapon, not a rival. Those missiles have wide blast radius, so watch out for your own troops. You can get more info about silo by pressing the R. Zippity doo dah. Yeah, so these, if I press R on them, as you can see, they've got some defense, whatever. If you get an infantry or a mech there, they can launch it in a kind of like an infantry, like an artillery pattern. It strikes a 3 spaces up or 2 spaces up. I think it's 2 up, 2, you know, like that, and does 3 damage, I believe. So they can be quite nice. But what we want to do is we want to launch some early attacks here. I want to take out their recons that stupidly moved forward, and you also just want to damage things, especially the nearer ones. The reason being that, and if you take out the recons, well, you're laughing really, because do I want to pull back yet? Not yet, actually. There we go. As you can see, he's got mechs on his way as well. But if we keep these guys down here, we should be okay. This artillery is a bit more exposed down here. He will charge them forward as far as they can go. I think he's going to get his CO power though. I've just done quite a bit of damage. Yeah, whether or not he uses it though is another matter. The only issue down here is I have problems sometimes with him charging forward, landing right next to my artillery and then blowing it away. But if that MD tank does move forward to here, his other MD tank can't reach it. But that means it also can't attack, but whatever. Recons back here are pretty damn safe. If an MD tank moves next to it here, obviously nothing can attack it from the other sides. So we are laughing. I want to pull you